Hello, my name is Maria, and today we will talk about an assignment of rights. What does it mean? How does it work? And whether it's a great deal to use or not. An assignment of rights. It's when one party that has a right to take ownership of the property simply relinquishes those rights in favor of another person, and construction company simply agrees with it. In general, it's honest, transparent, legal scam occurs when the construction is not finished yet and the owner has an investment agreement with the construction company. Let's talk in more simple words. For example, I invested in the property when the construction of this building just started. I went to the construction company, gave them money, and received a document that I invested in this building. So basically, I'm not the owner of a real flat, but I have the right for this flat when it's gonna be finished. Because right now, I don't have the rights because simply there is no flat at all. I cannot go in, I cannot see ceiling, I cannot touch the walls, I cannot touch the floor. It's in process. That's kinda how to make investment. Quick info, I've just started a Patreon account, so if you would like to support me, here it is. Thank you. So at one point of the construction process, when the building is not finished yet, or for example, it's already finished, but simply they didn't put into operation, and the utility authorities, they didn't prove that the building is ready one for living in it. Or for example, the building is finished, but you simply didn't switch your investment agreement into ownership agreement. I guess I need to make a video about this. If you like this idea, please write in comments. So at one point of the mentioned situations, I realized that I would like to sell this flat, receive my money back, and use it for something else. Well, people call it a speculative income, but who cares? So I go to the market and say, hey, I would like to sell my rights, and it's gonna be this flat, it will look like this, the building gonna be look like this, the neighborhood is cool, everything is great. On the other hand, there is you, a potential buyer, who went to the construction company to buy a flat. You see that the building is 70% finished, and you already like the building in general. You like the construction company because it's a trustworthy one. You like the neighborhood because, for example, you lived nearby, or your family lived nearby, or your friends close by. So it's like a perfect location for you. But what a surprise! A construction company tells you that there is no flat for sale. What a pity! Of course, you can go to the market to check on other developers and probably find another complex, but you already deep inside feel that it's your place to live, and you deep inside really want to live here. But there is a great option to go to the market and to look for flats with an assignment of rights. And over there, you're gonna see my listing, and you will see this flat that I'm selling. It's beautiful. It's perfect view. It's a view on the the forest or the garden. What happens next? You call me, I tell you about my flat, and you feel that it's like a perfect choice for you. So you agree to buy it. In this process, there are three parties: me as a seller, you as a buyer, and a construction company who allows this and help with documents. So three of us sign an agreement that I take off my rights and give them to you. And the construction company allows this. After this, you receive a package of documents for the right for the flat. What has to be mentioned that this deal is not a taxed one. Our government is working on how to put taxes on it, because right now it's a lot of uncertainty about a value of it, as it's not a finished flat. And also, none of the documents go to the taxation authority, so they simply don't know about this. So what you have? You don't have a finished flat, but you have a package of documents that allow you to change it into flat. when the building gonna be finished. It's a risk that the building not gonna be finished. But still, you can buy it when it's super close to the end, like 6 or 3 months before the end of the construction. Of course, you can buy a flat in the finished building with all the documents to have like real flat, not an investment agreement, but in this case, it's gonna be a tax deal. Of course, you can wait until the building gonna be finished and buy a real flat, but in this case, it's gonna be a taxed sale. And the seller will have to pay 7.5% taxes, which anyway will be included in the price of a flat. That's gonna be higher, not for 7.5%, but for 10-20% for sure. What is 7.5%? In Ukraine, if you sell a flat that you own for less than 3 years, you pay 5% income tax. If you are a foreigner, it's not 5%, it's 18%. Also, 1% goes to estate duty and 1.5% for military. So for residents, it's 7.5%, and for non-residents, it's 20.5%. So you can see that this flat that had been selling for 67K, for example, when the building wasn't done yet, now gonna cost you minimum 5K more. It's super minimum just to pay off the taxes, but in practice it will be from 10 to 20% more, so it will be 80K. And the difference is 13,000. Quite a lot, right? You simply can buy a car for that money. And remember, it's a good business in Ukraine, so everybody wants to make money, and nobody will allow you to pay less. I tried to explain it in a super easy way, but somehow if you still have questions, don't worry, you can write your question in the comment, or you can write it to my email or through Facebook page. Thank you for watching this video. In the next videos we will talk more about real estate in Ukraine. And right now, bye bye, have a great day!